Hi, Taurus and Taurus cross-watchers. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars placements. If you are watching this video and it is not connecting for you, I would suggest finding the readings for those other placements in your birth chart that I just mentioned. There you may actually find messages to give you further clarity. For those of you that would like to zoom ahead, there is a pinned comment in the box below with a timestamp. For the rest of you staying with me, thank you. It definitely helps me to connect with your energy that you stay. All right, if this is your first visit here, welcome in. If this is a return visit for you, whether you are a subscriber or not, welcome back. You are the reason this channel exists. You are the heart and soul of it. It would not be what it is without you. So thank you. It truly means the world to me that you are here. General readings are not personalized. They did not go out with only you and your specific situation in mind. So while you are here with me, please honor your intuition and use your discernment to collect and keep the parts of this reading that you know belong to you and are a part of your story, and then lovingly release the rest to a different Taurus that may need this message more than you at this time. Whenever it does resonate, whether it is a sentence, a segment, or the entire thing, I almost said a signature. So you may be signing something. That's weird. There's nothing about a signature here, you guys. But whenever it resonates, a sentence, a segment, or the entire reading, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment in the box below and tell me specifically how this is your story. Feel free to share this video with anyone you think that may need to hear it, especially if it sounds familiar to something that someone you know or love is going through. It could be that they're going through something that you just don't know about, and it could also be that you don't know if they have a Taurus placement or not. It could be they do or the person that they're dealing with does. Lastly, please do not forget to subscribe here. If I connect with your energy really well, you can even hit the notification bell, and then every time I upload something new here, YouTube will send you a notification. All right. The entire reason we're going to do this reading is the energy of the Two of Swords. You have a decision you have to make, and it's one that you know is going to be hard. It feels like it has many layers, many facets, things that you are not really 100% wanting to have to take care of, but it's necessary. It's something that has to be decided. There's no wrong choice. There's just a choice. Both offer different benefits. Both offer different challenges. Both offer a different adventure. But there is a reason that you have to make this decision. And the keys are right outside of each door. You can't go in both. You have to choose one. So this does look like it's a decision that will lead you, should you choose, one path leads to a really beautiful wish that you have made. Right now, there's something here about toxic energy. Could be you are doing it. Could be the person you're dealing with is doing it. Could be both of you together are doing it. But it's an unhealthy behavior. And it is something that feels really hard sometimes to navigate. Okay. We have the energy of 33 root vegetables. In those hidden places where most fear to go is where the most nourishment is waiting for you to behold. You could be seeing a lot of threes. Okay. This kind of tells me that there's this energy of a deep dive into your emotions, the places you don't like to look at. My former therapist used to call this the spatula with cake batter. Get all the rest of it out of the bowl, scrape, dig it out, plop it down, speak it out, go look at it, talk about it, really write it down and say it out loud and own the fact that clearly there's something that is hard to look at, but that's where you will find the answer to what you're seeking here in that decision. Oh, we have the Watchtower of the South, which is the summer energy. This card has come out a lot in these readings, which I think is really interesting. This is working with the energy of air. Work with the element of air to enhance your meditative and visionary skills. That might mean like meditating outside if you're normally someone who likes to meditate inside. I prefer meditating in water, but maybe meditating outside is the right thing to do. You will be assisted in a test or exam that is coming up. Your creative juices are flowing, and this is a good time to write down your ideas. So I feel like you're being called to go outside, really breathe in some good air, know that you are going to be protected, assisted, and that your creativity here is the thing that's really going to open the door for you. Okay? How you make that choice, how we look at the things we don't like. The feminine in this reading is sat in Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. Feminine deeply trusting themselves about this relationship, knowing that they'll find the answers inside of themselves. Masculine is set in Loki. Very playful, very mischievous energy, wanting to be funny, wanting to be silly, wanting to bring a little bit more lighthearted energy to the situation at hand. The connecting energy. Wow, this card has come out so much. The connecting energy between the two of you is number 11, sharing tales of love and romance. So there's stories here that you're wanting to share with one another. There are things you're wanting to talk about with one another. Really deeply looking at this through a lens of, I love you. I have these things, or I have these places I would like to take you or to be. We just have to go through a door. Okay? The blessing on the top of this is number 37, Magdalene's Gift. Write your story. So start writing some things down here. There's something here that you need to start journaling about, writing about, keeping notes about, so that if it's to come back and talk about that toxic energy, you're not forgetting portions of it or parts of it. The letters T, A, L, P, S, R, V, M, G, and E are standing out to me quite a bit, okay? All right, so we're going to start with you, Taurus. Your energy is sat in the Three of Pentacles. You are trying to build something with a person. You're trying to work together as a team towards plans, things you've prepared for, a life you've had to map out or draw out, something that you're really trying to design the way that it comes in or the way you would like for it to look. You are being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, a lifetime together. Aha! You have my favorite card in this whole deck. I wait forever for this card to come out. It hardly never comes out for anybody. Congratulations, you guys got it. This is number 23. This is the Happy Squirrel. This guy is the thing that's like, look, everything you want, everything you're going to be doing here that you're working towards is going to bear you the most happiness, the most abundance, the most fruit. Everything is going to be amazing. I love that. We have the Death card of Scorpio. Yes, something has to end in order for you to have this. That's part of that choice. The thing you want to put down and change and let go of is this heavy weight. It's like a noose around your neck. You have been carrying the weight of this situation that you want to end for a long time. A really long time. Maybe upwards of almost 10 years. So this feels like a very big deal. There's a large change coming here because you have bookends. A 10 of Pentacles and a 10 of Wands. One is growth and happiness. The other is a burden, and it needs to be released in order to have that 10 of Pentacles. And you know it, but I'm so excited you have that Happy Squirrel. That's my favorite card, and that's the reason I bought that deck, you guys. I saw another reader use it, and I was like, what is that? I have to have it. And I had to search and search and search online, and finally I came across it on Etsy, and I was like, yes, it felt like a victory to me. I love that you guys got it. Look at here. Yes, you are standing at a crossroads. Number 22, man are you. Number 9, bouquet. And number 28, man. Yeah, this is a decision you're needing to really make. You have two paths, like I said. You can choose to go down one road, which is, it looks pretty heavy. It looks like you carry the weight of it. It looks like you're the one responsible. And the other one is one that feels happy and lighthearted, because right behind that Two of Swords, one door opens, a star card, the biggest wish you have. The other door opens a victory in a different way, being noticed, being recognized. So there's a wish here that really will lead you somewhere really deeply. It does look like it's either you're contemplating reconciling with someone that you love, that you appreciate, that you feel warmth to. And it's about someone that is a love interest of yours, someone you were with possibly before, and also one that you're possibly with right now. Like, this is almost like the moment of truth. Which key do you want to unlock the door? I am filming this right now, right before we're about to have the second new moon that's attached to an eclipse. And this has been a very transformative time for everybody. Lots of rapid changes. So this won't be any different. I just saw 11 go by the timer. Number 2, follow the path of your soul and do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. And I love this card too. This deck is actually a deck I happened across in a used bookstore, and I have been in love with this thing since the minute it arrived. This reminds me of that Patronus, that stag Patronus in Harry Potter. And I feel like it's the illuminated path. This is the thing, if you were in hermit energy for a long time, I don't know which way to go. I don't know which crossroads. Follow the path your soul is screaming at you to go on. That's the path that leads you where you really want to be. That's that star card. This is about a man, number 28. This has a lot to do. That's the second time. This is about, you might be making a decision between two men. This is a big choice for you. It's something that you feel very called to. You know you have to. One of them is, you know for a fact, the love of your life. I think it feels to me like there's a new chapter in love coming with that person, refreshing that, opening the door back up to it, knowing that that is where your heart has always been. Appreciation. It is easy to find wonderful things about me to appreciate. I have so much to be grateful for just because I am me. No doubt. You're a catch. You have a lot to offer. That's probably why this feels like, oh, sorry, I bumped our table. You really want to make this decision because you appreciate yourself, and good for you. I believe that is the right way. That's the best thing to do. So let's move over here to this person. They are showing up for you as the Eight of Swords and the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. This person, wherever they're at, whatever they're dealing with, they are stuck. But it's an illusion, that stuckness. They could choose to jump right up out of that, and look what it tells me that they're working on, manifesting that exact thing, removing themselves out of something that keeps them bound, keeps them tied, keeps them stuck, keeps them in a place where they really do not want to be at anymore, keeps them feeling small and unimportant. They're trying to manifest the way out of that. Two of Wands. That is by making a choice. King of Cups. The Moon card of Cancer, Pisces. And there's that Ten of Cups. So the only one we don't have is a Ten of Swords. So I feel solidly like this is a person that, this feels more like the person you would like to reconcile with, not the person you're with. This feels like this person loves you, adores you, in fact. It feels to me a lot of times like this is a mature love, something that has matured over a very, very long period of time. It's taken this person a long time to make a choice about this because of whatever this is. That's that Eight of Swords. It's like they felt responsible. They felt that they had to be stuck here. There was things that they were really having to think about or incorporate. What happens if I this? What happens if I that? Lots of thought and really deeply wanting this happiness. So a choice is finally made. Okay, that's beautiful. And it is because this person loves you so much. they maybe have not told you that they would like to really invest in a future with you. They would really like to have it all with you, and that you make them the happiest that they have ever been in their whole life. Something I just heard is that when they are with you, they experience things they have never experienced before. And sometimes it's really scared them to a place where they're like, I have no idea what is happening here. Because this feels like a person that regularly holds themselves in this place of, they know what they know what they know. They're not trying to have like a different thing happen. And people come to them for answers a lot, is who this person feels like. However, when you arrived, you actually opened the door where they had questions that you had answers to, that they've never heard before. That felt really good to give that out. 34 fish, the star card of Aquarius, and 16, the owl. This person probably makes a very good living. They have a lot of ability to help financially. That's what I mean about that Eight of Swords. Like, they're highly responsible for someone, something, multiple people. They have a responsibility to those people and had to maintain that. They're choosing their happiness. They can see through anything, and they're about ready, really, to start speaking the truth of the things that they have not told you. Secrets are being lifted. I do feel like they're finally ready to explore fully what it would take to really step forward to what they truly want, a life they really want, someone they really want. It feels like they've been repressed or put down or made to feel little for a long time. A really long time. Like, it's been going on since you met them. And it feels like they're finally at this moment of truth. Like, I can't maintain this anymore or I'm going to go nuts. Makes a lot of sense. Number 35, follow your vision. Never lose sight of what is really important. So this person has always had a vision for what they wanted out of this relationship with you. They maybe have not spoke that to you. Like I said, that moon card is like, I'm not gonna tell you everything. But this feels like someone who knew they fell in love with you right away, but they've been trying to play it cool. Like, no, I didn't. It took me a long time to get there. Or you had feelings for me way before I had feelings for you. Or it's like the blindfold. I didn't want to look at the fact that I fell in love with you because I fell in love with you in the wrong timing. We fell in love in a hopeless place. That's a Rihanna song. I think, yeah, we fell in love in a hopeless place. But you didn't. It was always orchestrated because it was meant to be. But this is a vision that they've had with you. There it is, like I said, number 32, moon energy. This person is highly intuitive. This person is someone, I think that they're finally really ready to, like, they live in a lot of fantasy a lot of times. That's the thing that tides them through. Whatever they're in has kept them shackled. And it feels to me like you, when you came along, they could not believe that you were there. But then secondarily, they were like, oh my God, this is the vision I have always had for my future. But you arrived in a way in which they were like, I did not see you coming. And that feels kind of weird for them a little bit. This is your soulmate. And I think that the thing is, they've known it for a very long time, but they didn't want to even admit it. It's almost like this person may not have felt truly worthy of a love like you. And when you showed up, they were like, oh my God, I made a wish and it came true. And it was like at the wrong timing. And they did not know what to do with that. That felt hard for them. Like, wow, I prayed for, I wished for, and here they are. And you have arrived. And they're like, what am I going to do with this? I don't have time for this. This isn't the right timing. But guess what? Everything happens. The way you two orchestrated this, you made this as a soul contract with you and this person and the divine before you as spiritual beings came here to have an earthly human experience, to feel all the things that we do, to experience everything. We're down here in this 3D muck that has gotten real mucky of late. But honestly, seeing through that facade and knowing that what is happening externally is not what is happening on a soul level between the two of you. And you both can feel it. It feels to me like you've known it longer than this person has. Love overcomes all obstacles. Hallelujah. Remember, you have my happy squirrel. A change in attitude is all it takes to turn things around. Trust in love's power. It will transform you and the one you love, and all will soon clear. So an obstacle is being chosen to be removed out of the equation in order for this to come in. That's beautiful. That toxic energy, whatever that is, start writing these things down, start taking notes, start journaling, because I feel like that's going to be really important along this path as you two choose the doorway you're going through. So what does this person intend to do? This is the King of Cups. They intend to keep loving you. They intend to keep growing with you in that love. They intend to keep maintaining and investing in and feeling those feelings that you give them, because no one's ever made them feel the way you do. Nobody at all. You are the only person that's ever made them feel the way that they feel in every element of how you guys have been. 3 of Swords. Temperance card of Sagittarius. 9 of Wands. 5 of Cups. The Sun card of Leo. Yes. And there's that 3 of Wands. Remember, I told you they were going to they're making a choice, and that's exciting. This is them starting to move toward that choice. In order to have that choice happen and come in, yes, there will be hearts that have to be broken here. Not yours and this person's. It feels a little bit more like you two are feeling like you are moving forward from other relationships in order to be together. Yes, people are going to get hurt. This is the thing. Both of you have been so patient for this. This person has worked on healing themselves so they could be ready for you, because you already know this. They've been in a bad relationship. You know about it. It's been hard for them. I mean, they've been through the ringer, and I believe that you know it. I think for them, with you, you brought the sunshine. Let the sunshine in. Let the sun. I'm hearing this song from the 70s. Let the sunshine. Let the sunshine in. The sunshine in. I don't know who sings that at all. I feel like it was a group that had multiple people in it, and I feel like they were a multiracial group too. I don't know who it is. If you know who it is, please put it in the box, because that's a song from my childhood, and that just came through really, really clear. When you arrived, you brought the sun to this person. Their life felt really cold and dull, and like it wasn't happiness. When you showed up, like I said, they had wished for you, a person like you, so their actual soulmate, someone who got them. And when you came, they were like, oh my God, everything became bright and colorful. But you didn't show up on their path in a traditional way of like going out and seeking for someone, because it feels like both of you were in other relationships. It feels like it was an authentic thing, like you went and got your taxes done and they were doing your taxes or something like that. It was like a not going on the prowl. It's like it just showed up and it was like, oh my God. But I don't think that they were really ready. So that's the makings for a good love story to write down. Capiche? They do have regrets about the way that they handled that in the past, because this is their ultimate happiness with you. They are going to stand in that. They've just been waiting. They're already making that choice. They're just waiting for the ability to be able to step through that door. They're waiting for the right timing, especially in that Eight of Swords. If they feel like they have to make sure everyone and everything is cared for before they leap, that is because they're trying to protect you, I just heard. There's something about protecting you in that waiting. Protecting away the person they're leaving behind would be treating you, would be treating the two of you, would be handling children, something like that. We have 16 stars. We have 6 clouds, and we have the Emperor, divine masculine energy. That's Aries energy. Yeah, that's those responsibilities. The thing is, those responsibilities were responsible for the hesitation, the confusion, the indecision, the doubts and the insecurities they felt. The thing is that you bring them a sense of peace. You feel like a wish that they were like, oh my God, wishes do come true. That's a miracle. At nighttime, I can feel them dreaming about you, being inspired by the things you do, the way you love them, the messages you send them, the way you touch them, the way that you've touched them spiritually and physically. It's almost like it becomes their inspiration and the tether of the hope of the two of you. Number 25, protect what you love. It is your duty and responsibility. So that's what I'm trying to say. They don't want to leave behind, despite the fact they know it's going to hurt people. They don't want to leave that behind without making sure all things are covered. Like if they're leaving behind a spouse that has a bad car, they're going to want to make sure that person has a car before they jump, because that car will ensure that they're not picking up, that ex isn't picking up the phone saying, great, you left me and now my car is down and how am I supposed to get to my job, and guilt tripping, right? So they're like, I'm going to preempt all of that by making sure they have a new vehicle, making sure they're set up to maintain said vehicle, making sure if their children are going to be living with that other person, that they have an exact way in which they know how often they'll be seeing their children, or they're going to be saying, listen, Taurus, if we're going to have a life together, my children will be coming with me. Energy like that, protecting all of that, but then also protecting the love they feel for you, protecting their feelings as well. So really knowing in that Emperor energy, there's a responsibility and a duty to the whole situation. Number 3, ship energy. They are finally ready to move forward. Like going on an adventure, going the distance. Yes, this has taken a long time. This has really been many years of time that this has gone on between the two of you. And it's been very hard to stay away from one another and hard to have those deep feelings like that without being able to see each other or act on them. But very soon this will be coming in. This person is very almost on their path already. Like very soon they will be going through one of those doors. And it looks like seriously they will be coming to you. They just are finishing up whatever it is that they need to do in that energy of the people they love, making sure all things are cared for before. This is a really high value person. Deeply honorable in the way that they look at their responsibilities too. So how does this person feel about you? 2 of Wands, and if you look really closely there, we're getting real close. There are only 2 trees in that lens. And the 5 of Cups. They choose you. They always chose you. It's the way that they treated you that make them feel like they made mistakes, that you may change your mind. You may make them pay for those mistakes, because it feels to me like that's what they're used to in that entanglement of that 8 of Swords and that handcuffs of that. It's like they're used to being abused for the way that they treat somebody or the way that they've been treated. So they're worried that if they come to you, you may treat them that way, but they have no idea that that's not who you are at all. There it is again. Emperor, divine masculine energy, Aries energy, 8 of Wands. They feel like they really need to explain to you why they've had to do the things the way they've done. The thing is, I believe you already know that. Like, why this has taken so long, why they're making sure everything is cared for beforehand. This is why, because otherwise it would be really combative. Like, if, like I said, I'm being shown, like, if you two moved together too soon, this person's ex that they're going to leave behind is going to throw everything at this relationship in a way in which they're going to smear this dirty. It's going to get gross. They're trying to circumvent that. They don't want any of that coming forward into this relationship. That is why. World card, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. They're putting an end to that by protecting all of the things. Then you two can have this real new beginning. Ding, 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 ding. You guys, oh my God. Emperor and Empress are divine counterparts. They're the perfect union between two loves that happy squirrel now makes a lot better sense. This person wants to tell you that you are the love of their life. This person wants to tell you that you have restored their soul, that you are perfect for them, that they want no other but you, that they want to make sure that you are always going to be cherished, and truly that new beginning is something that, like I said, you came a touch too soon for them, but honestly, you illuminated everything. Your growth, your spiritual growth after meeting this person has been off the charts. This was a soul activation between two people that were always in every lifetime destined, fated, meant to be. I didn't even look at this. This is the fate destiny card. Wheel of Fortune. That's Sagittarian energy. Strength card of Leo. And 3, the tracks. This person feels like you are so brave and that you are able to find, like, you've always believed in divine destiny, and they do feel like you are their destiny, that this was fate, that the being with you has always been where they were supposed to be. This will be so epic between the two of you, and they do feel like this is now finally ready to move forward. Number 32, tear down the walls around your heart. Give and receive security and warmth. This is the thing you helped them to do. This is the thing you helped them to see. You really brought out in this person something that they had no idea was in there. Or if they did, as part of a childhood wound, they suppressed it or pushed it down. You really opened the door to this person in their life in a way that they are shocked by. Even still, the things you say almost are, it's stuff they are thinking right as they're thinking it. It's like you bring something to them that they've never experienced. Maybe in separation, there's been a time where you could deeply connect with their energy and you could feel like something was hard for them. You might have spoken that to somebody, and that person spoke that to the person, and they were like, oh my God, how did they know that? Number 18, dog. This person feels like you are so loyal to them, that we're a wonderful friend. They want this to be way more than just friends, though. I can tell you that. The love and companionship that they feel with you, this is unreal. This is a past life relationship. That's what just flew out here. And they want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. They're really ready to start talking to you about the love they feel for you, the way that they have felt for you, how this was orchestrated, this was always meant to be. This relationship was never meant to stay just friends. This relationship in every lifetime was meant to come to both of you until you learn the lessons together. And it does feel finally like this is between two very mature people because of the responsibilities, because of the way you two feels like multi-lifetimes have had to learn some things that have been kind of hard, kind of challenging. I had in my last series of readings a person say, could you please start giving us some timing And I wanted to say everything happens in divine timing. And then I said, well, why don't we try to really see when it could happen? That's why I'm pulling 2 cards, because divine timing can be a lot of different places and things. This is in process happening right now. Maybe by the next May, you will be seeing this starting to come in, the conversation, the movement, really like this energy of it's time to take down those keys and start pushing this forward. Do not get too attached to a timeline, because the divine knows when it's the best time, okay? I'm really excited for you. This is fate. This is destiny. This is seriously... You guys, come on. Are you ready? Like, are you seriously ready? Because this could not be better than anything. This is it. I'm excited. So, if this is your reading, or if you would like this to be your reading, please hit the like button, drop me a comment in the box below, or an emoji so I know that I have connected to your energy. And please do not forget to subscribe here. Thank you, Taurus. You know I love you. I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.